Chevrolet rated this engine at 290 horsepower. Nobody believed it, starting with the engineers. The Trans Am series ran a 5-liter limit, which works out to roughly 305 cubic inches. Chevrolet's catalog offered a 327 and a 350, and both were over the line. Chevrolet sold 20,302 of them in 1969. Rather than destroke an engine, Chevrolet combined parts it already owned to land just under the number. It took the 327 block and dropped in the crankshaft from the 283. Welcome back to Big Block Radio. 4 inches of bore, 3 inches of stroke, 302 cubic inches. The DZ302 got a forged crankshaft, forged rods and pistons, solid lifters, and a Holley carburetor on 11-to-1 compression. That is a competition specification sold with a new car warranty. Then Chevrolet wrote down the horsepower. On paper, it made 290 horsepower at 5,800 RPM. An 11-to-1 solid lifter engine with that camshaft does not stop making power at 5,800. The underrating was deliberate, and it was industry-wide. Insurance underwriters had started pricing policies off advertised horsepower, and a low number on the window sticker kept a young buyer's premium survivable. There was also an internal General Motors limit on power to weight. The published 290 was a number chosen for a filing cabinet, not for a dynamometer. Ordering the Z28 was not like ticking a stripe package. It came with a Muncie 4-speed and a 12-bolt axle carrying 373 gears, and no automatic at any price. Power front disc brakes, stiffer suspension, and quicker steering were part of the deal. 4-wheel disc brakes were offered under the code JL8. Only 206 cars got them. The SS was the straight line car available with the 396 big block. It hits hard from idle, and it will beat the Z28 at most stoplights without trying. The Z28 gives that up on purpose for a chassis that survives a road course and an engine that rewards being wound out. Here's the part that costs people money. A 1969 Camaro VYN does not encode the Z28. It does not tell you which V8 or which option package. On Norwood-built cars from December 1968 onward, X33 means a Z28 with style trim or rally sport, and X77 means one without, but cars built earlier carry no X code at all, and cars assembled at Van Nuys never got them. A missing X code on a Van Nuys car proves nothing, so you go to the engine. A genuine car wears the DZ suffix stamped on the block, and it should agree with the serial number and the build date. Cowl tags get swapped, paperwork does not. The folder is worth more than the stripes. See you next time.